Yo, yo, we live, man. We live. Welcome to Acquired Taste Media. Make sure you guys click the link in the bio, like, subscribe, know what to do. Really appreciate the love. Um, so today, it's called Sauce on Everything, baby. That's going to be the name of my new show that I'm going to be hosting myself. Sometimes I have guests. Might have some people on here that I might get a co-host or two. I don't know yet. But right now it's just me, SOE Cash Cow. SOE stands for State of Emergency, but it also stands for Sauce on Everything. And the reason I call it Sauce on Everything is because, when I'm in the hood going to, get me something to eat from, one of my black-owned spots, they always has sauce, and I'm always getting sauce on everything. I want sauce on my wings. I want sauce on my ribs. I want sauce on my fries. I want my shit messy. But I'm not saying this shit gonna be messy, but I'm just saying I like sauce on everything. So anyways, let's get into some banter. So first thing we're gonna talk about today is Cam Newton and him speaking to this young lady about kissing and cuddling, which kind of threw me off a little bit because I'm like, what she was saying, I understood, but I'm definitely where Cam at with what he talking about. So let's see what she had to say. Let me turn it on.
But when we're dating, when we're way more serious, listen, Cam, let me tell you. If we get into a space where I choose you and you choose me, while you are sleeping with other women, I'm not sleeping with you.
Okay, but understand this.
Yes.
We grown as fuck. If you come to my house,
Yeah.
or we're in a position of intimacy,
Yes.
and you've already laid the foundation
Of I'm abstinent.
that's cool. I'm not about to play with myself. I'm not going to cuddle with you.
Okay.
I'm not about to kiss you.
Okay.
I'm not going to trigger myself. I'm not going to play that game.
I hear you.
Because when you're talking to a man who has a lot,
Yeah.
who's been through certain situations, I'm not going to play this childish game.
I don't
I
feel like
don't
it's childish.
kiss. I do not kiss to cuddle.
I hear you, Cam. I just know
You see what I'm saying?
there's men on your level that do.
Duh.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it's men on his level that do. I think that's I hear what she's saying, but that's definitely something that's some women shit, you know? And it's bullshit. Yeah, I'm calling it exactly what it is. It's bullshit. When a woman is doing that type of stupid shit, just wanting to kiss you on your cheek and kiss you on your forehead and shit like that, man, she don't want nothing. She don't want shit with you, nigga. She got other niggas that she fucking with. That's why she not kissing you on your lips. That's why she not, French kissing you and stuffing her fucking tongue down your throat, because she already got niggas that she doing that to. She treating you like a sucker because that's how she look at you. And I done been in a position where, I done felt like a simp fucking with these broads. You know what I'm saying? Because, you get you a little bad bitch, and you know what I'm saying? And she bad. You know she bad. You know what I'm saying? Because you like, damn, okay, bitch. Driving a little something nice, got a nice house, you know what I'm saying? Bitch look good, thick. I mean, it's just all the way right. Physically, okay? You don't know about it. We don't give a fuck about financials because I don't care about that. But seeing the way that the way you carry yourself and some of the materialistic things that you may have, definitely, may make a man be like, oh, okay, well, you know what? She might be the one. She might be something I like. But as you start fucking with her, you know what I'm saying? You already know that she got more than, she fucking with just more than you. Okay? So regardless of however much you do, you're still playing catch up because she been fucking with somebody else. That nigga's probably locked in. She's fucking him, sucking him, and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? He probably giving her money and everything else. You just a nigga who came along where she like, oh yeah, he cool, yeah, he nice, he a nice guy, but that's about as far as he gonna take it. Some of them will throw you some pussy. Now don't get it twisted. I had chicks, like, well, we kicking it or whatever. I give you some pussy, but I don't, that's about as far as it gonna go. And then when that happens, you like, well, shit, bitch, I want more than just some pussy from you. Like that's not my end goal. But for some niggas, that is their end goal. Where it's like, all right, baby, just give me some pussy, and I'll be cool with that. I'll be like, nah, I'm cool, because I don't just want to have sex with you. If it's not with somebody that I care about or somebody I want to be with, then it really has no value to me anymore. It's not like when you was young and you just knocking off hoes and you like, oh yeah, shit, I got me a new bitch. I a nigga. I used to, man, listen, me and my niggas we used to try to knock hoes off, what, 72 hours? I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. We used to be out here, nigga, like, shit, bitch, I meet a bitch at the club. I'm like, shit, I'm trying to clap this hoe within 3 days. If I don't fuck this hoe in 72 hours, then I didn't do my job. I didn't press her hard enough. So going back to what they talking about though, kissing and shit, and kissing and cuddling. Like, once again, I don't think any real man is really on that, because like I said, even when it came to that with me fucking with these bras, I was fucking with this one bad chick. We go out, every time we go out, I'm spending at least 150 fucking with this bro. And I'm talking about, if we go to the bar, it's 150, because she gonna eat, she gonna drink, I'm gonna let her do what she want to do. If we go out to eat, it's definitely gonna be shit, $300, $200 to $300 to go out to eat, because niggas gonna eat good. We gonna do what we want to do. But when it's all said and done, my money's spent. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not about I'll spend my money to get some pussy. I spend my money because I like spending time with you and things of that nature. But after a while, when I see it's not being reciprocated, you not calling me to take me out, spend your fucking money. You ain't trying to go half on the bill. You ain't trying to. Then I see that I'm just being played. Like, that's how it feels. And then what these hoes that do after they done spent you, and then you done spent $200-$300 and shit, knowing that you're not gonna be her nigga, what she'll do? She'll give you a little kiss. She'll give you a little kiss to end the night, make you feel special. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, bitch, gave me a kiss. I'm in there. I might be close. Nah, nigga, I done had I had a bitch do that shit to me, and I stopped fucking with the bitch after that. The bitch gave me a kiss. I was like, yeah, you know what? This, fuck all that. And it wasn't even about me trying to, me getting the kiss and being mad. It was just I understood and knew the game. And I'm like, yeah, you just giving niggas kisses and shit because it's just like, thank you for spending your money on me, in so many words. So, like he said, niggas ain't kissing to cuddle. You know what I'm saying? I'm not kissing. I don't want to kiss. Don't kiss me to thank me for taking you out and spending my fucking money. If we gonna talk about kissing and cuddling, then it's gonna be some sex involved. If I already know and recognize that, we can fuck, but it's not going to be nothing serious, then I'm probably not even gonna stick around, because I look at it as a waste of time, and my time is valuable as well as my money is fucking valuable. So, sometimes you just realize and recognize that she ain't the one. You know what I'm saying? So if she not the one, you're gonna keep it moving. And like she say, if you put that shit out there in the beginning, in which I'm not gonna lie, these hoes will put it out there in the beginning, and the nigga still be like, all right, well shit, let me try. You know what I'm saying? I think I can knock this hoe off. In which you may be able to, once again, you may be able to get some pussy from her if that's what you want. But if you want more than that, she's not gonna give you more than that, because you're not worth more than that to her. So, with that shit being said, it's cool. But like I said, bro, just, like Cam Newton said, we not kissing to cuddle. You know what I'm saying? We kissing because we like you, we want to be with you, and we probably want a future with you if you're an older individual, or if you're a man, an older man. We not looking to just kissing and cuddling, fucking all that. Like, we looking for, a real woman, a real partner to be by our side and shit. So, I definitely recognize what she's saying. But like he said, see, she bad. She bad. She probably got her shit together. She fly, probably thick and shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when you see her, you probably like, damn, bitch, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to knock this bitch off. You know what I'm saying? But in the end, you may not ever get to knock her off. You may get some pussy, but that's not knocking her off for real. That's not making her yours. You know what I'm saying? And once again, she the type that's gonna come in and tell you like, I'm abstinent. I ain't fucking. And then if you hear that, what? Okay, well, once again, it's either up to you to I would say simp it out, and and See if the nice guy role will win. But a lot of times, you'll just be wasting your motherfucking time for real. So, you know, let's keep it moving, keep it moving. See, that was too much sauce. You know what I'm saying? She too much sauce on that shit. So this is my girl. I follow her. Her name is Love Dorsey. She always talking some gangster shit. So let's see what she got to say. She always talking some gangster shit though.
Thing. Y'all will sit up and listen to a nigga that ain't got shit going on quicker than somebody that actually got something going on, all because he more comfortable to be around. Y'all will sit up around niggas that if you look at their life, it ain't nothing about their life that you trying to repeat or duplicate in your life, right? But you will sit up and let that fuck nigga tell you all kind of shit. But pass over to people every day that got stuff going on just because you uncomfortable with talking to somebody that didn't come from the exact upbringing or trauma that you came from. Message. Then you take what a fuck nigga say and carry that shit around like it's law. It's so many of y'all niggas, man, Big Bro said, yeah, cause like Big Bro was saying, that fuck nigga ain't no Big Bro. Nigga, you just got around a nigga that made you comfortable enough to talk. Manipulation, a lot of y'all niggas don't realize that this law number one of being a grown man, especially when you're trying to navigate this world, right? Get your motherfucking ass a purpose and realize who the fuck to listen to and who not to. A lot of y'all, you ain't never been told as a grown man, establish yourself some spirituality, a space where you can go and meditate and really reflect on what the fuck you supposed to be doing. Cause y'all niggas be listening to bullshit from bitch ass niggas all the time. Around here quoting the fuck nigga. Y'all done sat up and got comfortable with niggas just nurturing y'all in a space of bashing women, discussing stuff that don't got nothing to do with making yourself better. So even if the shit the nigga telling you is true about what's out here, bro, what the fuck that got to do with you getting up, going to the gym, purchasing some assets, creating multiple streams of income, fixing your credit, figuring out which bitch you actually want to focus in on or let all them bitches go and focus on yourself, self-love, keeping a clean environment, taking care of yourself, going to the motherfucking doctor, stop putting all that poison in your body, change your diet, being better with your discipline. What the fuck did that fuck nigga say that got anything to do with anything that I just said?
She has she has a point, of course, and it's just it's sad, but yeah, I mean, it's as a man walking, walking in his purpose, or a man, figuring it out. You can't listen to other niggas. As a business owner, it's hard to listen to other niggas, especially if they don't own businesses, because their ideology of life isn't going to be the same as yours, especially if you are a business owner and they, aren't business owners. Whatever they do, if they're down to business owners, then more than likely they work a 9 to 5, and there's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5. A lot of niggas getting money working a 9 to 5, but when we get together, we don't talk about business or work. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't have anything in common when it comes to that. So more than likely, what we're talking about is women, relationships, stuff like that. In which, one thing I can say, and I mean, me and my nigga Jones was just talking about this the other day, how, we make sure that in our circle, we don't have no bum ass niggas. Like, there's no deadbeats in my circle. Like, I don't know any deadbeat dads. Like, cause I'm not a deadbeat dad, so I can't, what's the word? I can't see myself kicking it with a deadbeat. Like, nigga, you don't take care of your kids. You ain't seen your kid in how long, nigga? Why not? Like, what? Nigga. After a while, that relationship is not going to last. That can't be somebody I can listen. I can't take your opinion and, use it and be like, oh, yeah, I'm listening to this nigga here who don't take care of his kids. And that's the type of shit that she's talking about. Like, y'all niggas be running around listening to bum ass niggas who ain't taking care of their kids, niggas who, are barely making it, niggas who ain't got no motion, You know what I'm saying? And they be the main niggas telling you these hoes ain't shit, and fuck these bitches, and you know what I'm saying, and all type of ignorant shit, to where you're like, nigga, do you take care of your kid? Like, nigga, where your kid at? When was the last time you seen your son? Nigga, when was the last time you seen your daughter? Took your daughter out to eat or something? Nigga, like, you can't. There's not really much you can say to me or any of my niggas about nothing if you don't take care of your kids. And once again, like I say, it's a lot of men out there who aren't taking care of their kids for whatever reason. And those are the type of niggas that some of y'all run behind and listen to. You know, like you say, that's Big Bruh. You know, Big Bruh said this, Big Bruh said that. Well, nigga, did Big Bruh take care of his kids? Did Big Bruh pick his daughter up from school the other day? Like what? Like, you can't listen to a nigga who not taking care of his business, because that's gonna put you in a position to where you're gonna be fucked up too. And because most of the time, them niggas don't want to see you shining. Them niggas don't want to see you doing good, nigga. If you out there taking care of your business and he not, why the fuck would you listen to anything that nigga got to say? This nigga ain't doing nothing. Like, this nigga ain't serious about life. He ain't making no move. He ain't got no action out here. Like, so why would you listen to that? But I feel like, unfortunately, with a lot of these young men being raised in single parent households, you know, just being raised by their mom, no father figures, no uncles, no big bros, nothing like that around them, just being raised by women, then yeah, I think that there is something inside a man that does yearn for structure and some guidance from another man. I mean, I grew up in the 90s, and my father was a part of my life. But I will say that there was times listening to the music that, and growing up, that you could see the difference. And, like I had a father at home. These niggas didn't. So when I had to be in the house at a certain time, these niggas could stay out all night. And I used to be like, God damn, man, like y'all niggas staying out till fucking 12 and 1 o'clock at night on a school night? But shit, they mamas is at work. You know what I'm saying? They mama's working third shift, or they mama working all day. Ain't nobody home with them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they in the streets. Cause they like, shit, nigga, what? I'm not. Cause my father like, nigga, if you don't have your ass home by this time, I'm gonna kick your ass. And then as I got older, they would lock me out. My parents be like, oh, nigga, if you ain't in the house by this time, oh, nigga, you ain't getting in the house. Your ass gonna sleep outside. So that's the type of parent that I had coming up. You know what I'm saying? But once again, like I said, that's having a father. And even, with the Tupacs, when I was coming up, like, Tupac, in my opinion, was probably one of the most influential voices in my time, before he passed away. And really, before he got with Death Row, even though, he still was turning up and everything, but I think before he got it with Death Row, his music was a lot more, his music was a lot better. Like, when he got with Death Row, you could tell that he was just mad. That, he had so much anger built up inside from what he had went through, with, Biggie and being shot, then going to jail for rape, which from the stories that's told, he never actually raped anybody, but some of his counterparts who, happened to be there, they did it, and he ended up going down for it. But yeah, everything she's saying is true. And like I said, I think a lot of it does come from the lack of black men being in the household like they should be. So, when these young men, get out in the streets, the only person that they have to listen to, or the only manly voice that they have, is a rapper, is these rappers. So, that's neither here nor there. That's a whole different conversation. But it's just going back to what she said about niggas running around listening to other niggas who ain't got shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And if you're smart and you're taking care of your kids and you're doing the right thing, then you should know that the people that you hang around, are a reflection of you. So if you're doing the right thing, then more than likely the niggas that you hang around are doing the right thing. But once again, it's the same way if you're doing a bad thing or if you're doing the wrong thing. If you're out here in the streets doing street shit, then more than likely the niggas that you hang around are nothing ass niggas out here in the streets doing street shit too. So you are the company that you keep. So shout out to Love Dorsey, man. She always dropping some jewels. She always be talking some big shit. And like I said, a lot of times what she says, I pretty much agree with. She definitely gives a perspective, not just from a female's point of view, but she seems like she had a father around her who gave her some game as well. I don't know for sure. I'm not saying it, but it just seems like by some of the things that she says out of her mouth that, she had a man in her life, whether it was her father, uncle, whatever, who was able to, help give her the game on both sides. So she's very lucky to have that and to be able to see both sides, because a lot of women can't. So let's go. Let's keep it moving. Oh, so you guys didn't know. They are banning the hub. The hub is being banned in 13 states so far: Florida, Arkansas, Idaho, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Montana, Mississippi, Nebraska, North Carolina, Texas, and Virginia. And I believe they're being banned. You have to, I believe they're being banned. Let me see. Let's see what you got to say.
Finally, one of the adult sites, Pornhub, is being banned in 13 states, no less. Hopefully we can get it banned in every single state all across America, including all the other adult websites, including OF. This is one step. Fantastic. The reason being that they're doing this because they come to find that, oh, wait a minute, lots of young people are watching this stuff, and it potentially might be negatively affecting the mind. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who has been saying that for the longest time? Anyway, I'm so happy to see progress in this. We definitely need more of this to happen. Bravo.
Yeah. So they're banning the sites, the hub, which is good. Like you said, that's definitely a plus because it is messing with these kids' minds. They already have, the Instagrams and the TikToks where they can already see half naked women. They have the OnlyFans where they can subscribe if they want to see fully naked women. And then just porn sites in itself is just like free range, because you don't have to pay for it. It's free. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely see, this being a positive thing, for our children moving forward, especially our young men. And I doubt it comes to a complete end, of course. But this is a start, and I don't have a problem with it because once again, I'm not a big porn guy like that, so it's not an issue for me. And like I said, I'm glad to see that it can help keep my son, away from the shit. My son's young now. I don't think he's even thinking about any of that stuff. But still, when he does come of age, being able to, knowing that he can't just access it, or that it may be banned. Now, none of those states are the state that I live in. Now, Kentucky is right next door to us. So I would think if Kentucky got it, then, we might get it soon. I'm in Ohio. So they might ban it in Ohio since they just banned it in Kentucky, which is right next door. But like I said, I think it's a good thing. I think it'll get us back to actually having some real relationships relationships lasting longer. Um, and you know, because I think people get addicted to porn, and I think when people get that addiction to porn, that's when, you know, you probably have issues with, you know, houses and marriages and people cheating and, you know, all that different stuff. So banning it, I think it'll definitely start putting relationships back into perspective, start putting relationships first again. Um, you know, because one thing I can remember as a, you know, as growing up, you know, you had a girlfriend, you know, when you were young, and when I say young, I mean like 15, 16, and you're out there, you know, dating your girl and stuff like that. The whole reason that you dated and, you know, you made sure that you went home and met her parents, stuff like that. Y'all went out and did things together as a couple. Even with your parents. Your parents might take you to the movies, or your parents might drop y'all off at the mall. You know, you guys are doing things together. And the whole ideology or the whole mentality for a lot of men is not even just sex, but hey, I would just like to see her naked. You know? And you young and you like, it wasn't even about just sex. It was like, yeah, I want to have, because if you're a virgin, it's, you know, you like, oh my God, even, you know, when you see her naked, that's what you was looking for. Like, oh my God. And then when she's naked, you're like, oh my God, where's the condom at? Like, we having sex? Is this happening? Is this really happening? Like, man, like it was it's a beautiful thing. Like you losing your virginity and shit. That shit was fucking amazing when you were young. Like, you know, and I think that, you know, you got to get back to that. And kids gotta feel the same way, and gotta, you know, because when you got porn everywhere, you seeing a naked woman it's not even a big deal anymore, because you're like, oh, I done seen a bunch of naked bitches online. You know, so when you finally get your girlfriend and you see her naked, it's like, she don't look as good as this bitch I seen online. Nigga. This bitch is bad. But like I say, back when we was coming up, your girlfriend was the baddest thing walking. Okay, there was nobody sexier than your girlfriend. Okay, and the whole idea was, eventually, I want to see my girlfriend naked. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see my girlfriend naked. Period. Like, and when you see her naked, you was just like, oh shit, it's about to happen. I hope it might. I don't know, but if it don't, that's cool, because at least I seen her naked. At least I know what I'm in for. So yeah, shout out to those states that are banning it, and hopefully we can all ban it. Because I mean, like I say, it's not something that do we really need porn? I mean, you know, do we really need Cornhub all like that? I don't think we do. I really don't. So let's see. I think we got one more here. The dating pool. We'll end on this. We'll end on this. The dating pool. And this guy breaks down the dating pool, because this is how, I guess he breaks it down, because I feel like this is how a lot of women probably look at the dating pool. And this is why y'all are single.
$1,000. You eliminated 85% of all men. 85%, that leaves you 15%. Half of that 15% is married. 7.5%. Half of them gay. Or live an alternative lifestyle. Take that down to 3.5%, 4% that you got to choose from. Then you want him over 6 feet. 2%. He can't be obese. 1%. You don't like Sagittarius, Leos, or Cancers. Well, now you at 0.5% of a man that you got to look for. You got to find him, and then he got to like you back. That type of man that makes that type of money has requirements for a woman too that now you have to meet. This is why so many women are struggling that make money when they step out here into the dating.
I thought it was more than that.
If you say I want a man that make $100,000, you eliminated 85% of all men. 85%, that leaves you 15%. Half of that 15% is married. 7.5%. Half of them gay.
live an alternative lifestyle. Take that down to 3.5%, 4% that you got to choose from. Then you want him over 6 feet, 2%. He can't be obese, 1%. You don't like Sagittarius, Leos, or Cancers. Well, now you at 0.5% of a man that you got to look for. You got to find him, and then he got to like you back. That type of man that makes that type of money has requirements for a woman too that now you have to meet. This is why so many women are struggling that make money when they step out here into the dating.
Yeah. So I agree with them 100%, and that's why a lot of these women have just given up and just, when you talk to them, they be like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna be single. A lot of them I'm just gonna be single. They just gave up because they know that a lot of them, they, like he said, they're making all this money, okay, and they're looking for a man that is equally yoked financially, and a lot of times they're not going to find that. Now, you may find a man with ambitions, goals, purpose, and he might not be making 6 figures right now. He might not be making, he might not be making a high 5 figures. He might be in the 40s, 50s. But does he have his own business? Is he working his own business, building his brand, building his legacy, building, his company? Or, is he just working a 9 to 5, trying to survive? I think there's a difference, and unfortunately, the white power structure has definitely put a strain in the relationship between the black man and black woman. And a lot of times, as much as black men, we could say, the reason why, we aren't as successful as black women are because of the obstacles that, are placed in our way on a everyday basis, on a systematic basis. A lot of women don't want to hear that shit. A lot of women don't care to hear that shit. And that's why they're going to be single, because if they don't understand the history of this country and why, a lot of black men are in the position that they're in. I mean, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying all black men, because there are some niggas out there that are just lazy and don't want to do shit. But there are a lot of black men out there that are trying hard to, be the best that they can be, not just for themselves, but for their kids, for their families, to be able to leave them something. If that's not valuable to you as a woman, then you're probably going to be single, because, like I say, a lot of women, they seek value in materialistic things. And I don't think I've ever actually had to break this down, but when I think about it, and I've thought about this a few times, and I don't think women think like this, but if more women thought like this, then I think we would have more relationships. So when you're dating a man, or when a man likes you, he may not. Let's say, for instance, you make 100,000 a year, whatever, and he only makes 50,000 a year, right? Now your 100,000 a year, you live a certain lifestyle because you make 100,000. Now, mind you, a lot of times, just because you make 100,000, you probably still living above your means. You're not living in your means. You're probably living above your means. Meaning, your bills are probably high as fuck. You like to do expensive shit. You like to eat expensive shit. Like to go out, take trips, all that good shit. And when you get the man who only has, $50,000, $60,000, but when he comes around, takes you out to eat, that puts money back in your pocket that you can, put back into your bills. When he comes around, when you have something going on with your car, he tries to give you some information or put you in a position to where, you can get your car fixed, for a decent price, where you're not getting taken advantage of by a mechanic, because we know that mechanics do those type of things when it comes to women. He protects you. If y'all go out somewhere, you don't have to worry about a nigga talking crazy or a nigga trying to do something to you, because he's gonna be there to protect you. So there's so many valuable things that a man brings to the table that I think that a lot of women don't take into consideration. A woman doesn't look at it like, oh well, he taking me out to eat, and that's gonna keep money in. That's gonna help me keep a couple dollars in my pocket. I don't think they look at shit like that. And if they did, I think that our relationships with each other would last a little bit longer, because yeah, he may not be making 100,000, but he's doing what he can to make sure that you good, as well as continuing to take care of himself and his family, or his kids. But he's making sure that you're good on all sides, as well as by him making sure that you're good, you're saving money fucking with the nigga. You know what I'm saying? To the point where, if this nigga take you out all month, you don't have to spend $1 on no food when y'all go out. You can't say that your ass ain't probably saved up a couple $100 to help you get your nails done, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, to get your hair done, things of that nature. So it's not like that man actually came and gave you the money to get your hair done. What he did was he helped alleviate some of the financial burden off of you, so that you can go out there and, maybe buy you a new purse or some shit like that. But I don't think a lot of these women who make $100,000, they don't look at the shit like that. All they look at is, oh, well, he don't make as much money as me, and this, that, and this, so he can't, what can he do for me? He can do a lot for you, but y'all could do a lot together. You know what I'm saying? And if women looked at situations like that, I think that we would have a lot more relationships that last. As long as as the man understand, hey, I'm here. I'm just here being a man, doing the things that a man is supposed to do. Take care of his girl, take her out to eat, take her to the movies. We go out and have fun. We do this, we do that. And all in all, while I'm spending all my money, you're saving your money, because you don't have to spend it. Now, of course, if you don't save it, then that's on you. But like I say, it's still alleviating some financials that like I said, if he wasn't there, you would still be doing the same thing, but you would be spending your own money doing it. To whereas now that he's here, y'all are doing more shit because he's spending his money on shit. You don't have to spend your money as much on certain things. And then maybe you can come back around and be like, hey, you know what, nigga, shit, this nigga been taking me out. I done saved all type of money fucking with this nigga. I didn't got my car fixed for the low fucking with this nigga. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that come with a good man. But, you have to give that man an opportunity to be good in order for you to see the benefits of what, he can bring. So, shout out to old boy and the dating pool, because I definitely think the dating pool is crazy right now. As well as, you know what, and there was one more post that I seen with my Madam President on Instagram. And it was like a group of women sitting around. It was like 5-6 women sitting around in a circle. And they were talking about a hoe phase, and how every woman should have a hoe phase. And I was just looking at the shit like, what? Like, what do you mean every woman should? I don't think a woman should ever want to be a hoe. Like, I don't think a woman should ever want to just go out there and sleep with whoever the fuck, just go out there and just sleep with people. Like, that's nasty. You know what I'm saying? As well as, what would you get out of that? You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna go out here and have sex with a bunch of different women, a bunch of different men, so that when I find the right man, I won't want to have sex with men. No, I don't get it. I don't know why women would sit down and be like, oh, I need to have a whole phase. Every woman needs to have a whole phase. I don't think so. I don't agree with that. I don't think every woman needs to have. I don't think a woman needs to have a whole phase at all. I would never tell my daughter, hey, you need to have a whole phase. And I would hope that I don't think her mother would ever tell her that she needs to have a whole phase. Like, no, we don't condone hoeing. Like, we don't condone sleeping around. That's the last thing that I would want my wife, my daughter, to be out there doing. So, that's just for another conversation, for another time. But yeah, whole phase stuff, that's crazy. But yeah, so I'm gonna get up out of here. But I appreciate everybody who stopped by. Make sure you click the link in the bio, like, subscribe, know what to do. You know what this is, man. Acquired Taste Media. Like I said, this is gonna be my new show. I'm calling it Sauce on Everything, because I like sauce on everything, man. Like I say, when I go to the spot, I be like, yo, they be like, sauce on the fries, and nigga, sauce on everything, nigga. Sauce on everything, period. So, appreciate the love. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. We out. Peace.